have been meaning to do this video for months, man. I signed up for this thing a few months back with the intention of covering it on my YouTube channel. Life got to lifing and I just did not have time to do it. All right, guys, so here we are right here. This site right here called Glencoco. It is a 1099 independent contractor gig where basically you are a 1099 SDR is what you are. You can set your own hours. If you're not working, if you want to treat this like a 40-hour-a-week job, you totally can. If you are working, but you're trying to pivot into tech sales, you can use this as a way to get experience on your resume by working part-time around your full-time schedule. Whatever you need to do, man, I think this is worth looking into to get some SDR experience under your belt so that you can have something that you can speak to on an interview. We're going to go through this thing. I'm going to show you why I think this is awesome. But when you go to glencoco.com, the first thing you're going to see is the screen right here. And you're going to end up, like I'll click right here where it says the bottom, it says enter as a salesperson. So now they make this extremely easy to sign up as a independent contractor. You don't have to have any previous experience. You're basically running your own business essentially, right? This is essentially like contract work pretty much, right? So once you get to the site here at glencoco.com, you're just going to simply click the sign up button and you're going to go through all the prompts. Mad easy to get signed up. They really don't care if you have experience or not. It's 1099 situation. Just go for it, right? So I've already signed up. So I'm going to log in because I want to show you what the dashboard looks like, right? All right, so here we are, right? So once you've gotten all signed up and you're ready to go, this is what the dashboard looks like. I want to go through all the different campaigns they have. And a campaign on Glencoco is simply what company are you booking appointments for. So you go in and you have the freedom to choose any campaign that you want, right? So let's go through some of these. All right, so first you'll see the campaign that I picked. It's kind of obvious from the name. It's kind of construction related, real estate related, which is my background, and that's why I chose it. So this particular campaign is a company called Home Fix Custom Remodeling. And basically what you'll be doing for this company is they'll service you all the leads, right? And you get the dialer, right? Everything works on their platform. Everything works through the software. You just need your laptop and a headset, right? So on this particular campaign right here, when you hover over it, it tells you what industry it is. So it's the home improvement industry. It tells you what the payout is. They're going to pay you $175 for every qualified appointment that you book. Number three, they show you like how many leads you actually have at your disposal to call on. This is a boatload of leads. They got 560,000 leads that you can call on. But weekly active users, this tells you the amount of people they have calling for them on the weekly. So look at this now. They got 560,000 leads to call on. They only got 26 people calling weekly. So there's a lot of opportunity here, which is why I kind of chose it, right? So that's just one example of the many campaigns they have on here. $175 for every qualified appointment. That's some good money, man. And each company, they'll give you the guideline as to what makes a lead qualified. So as long as you follow all of the qualifications they tell you to check for when you're booking the appointments, you should be getting your payouts if you're following the criteria that they've given you, right? All right, so that's that one. So let's look at some other campaigns, right? All right, so okay, here we have a new campaign. So let's see what this one is about. Let's see here. Let's click on it. All right, so it says the company is Super. Super is a productivity platform that's personalized for property management teams. Oh, y'all, this is prop tech. So this is a prop tech product right here. All right, so the payout is $125 per qualified lead. They only got 960 leads, but they only got 3 people calling. So this is something, if you're interested in putting some prop tech on your resume, hey, why not knock it out? And the great thing about this, y'all, you can do several different campaigns if you want to. You don't have to pigeonhole yourself into doing one campaign at a time. If you want to get a variety of experience, you could choose a cybersecurity company if there's one on here. You could choose a prop tech company. Whatever, you can choose an AI company, whatever you see, man. If you want to really have some diversity on your resume, go for it. So, all right, so that's another example. $125 per qualified meeting. And then if you look down here, it also tells you in the last 2 weeks how many meetings were booked and how many qualified meetings were booked. So, like I said, this one they only got 3 people called on them. It's brand new, so a lot of people haven't jumped on it yet. So these numbers don't really surprise me for something new. But if you get on here and you look at a campaign, you say you see a company name, there's a website right here. If you wanted to kind of dig a little bit deeper into who the company was, feel free to go direct to their website and kind of poke around a little bit if you want to. So let's go through all the campaigns. Right, here's another one. This is an AI technology AI company, right? ProShort. So let's click on it right quick. Notice it's a $200 payout per qualified appointment, right? So who is this ProShort? AI-powered short video platform company that enables L&D and training teams to offer interactive and engaging micro-learning content using short videos. All right, so let's see here what we got. They got 2,500 leads, 6 people calling on them weekly, 5 book meetings in the last 2 weeks, and of those 5, they had 1 qualified meeting, and then they got their website there if you want to go to it. All right, so what do we had so far? We had prop tech, construction tech. We had some AI over here, and now what's this next one we got right here? This is some recruitment opportunity right here, right? So let's look, check it out though. $400 payout, y'all. They paying $400 per qualified appointment. And this is an employment platform. It manages employment, payroll, and compliance for international teams, right? So that sounds like, to me, man, that's getting into some HR tech, right? If you're somebody that maybe you have ADP on your dream list of companies, maybe you have UKG on your dream list of companies as HR payroll related tech companies that you want to go to. Why? Because maybe you have a background in HR or payroll or whatever, and you want to leverage that to get into tech. So this is a great way to also help leverage that experience that you have with actual cold calling experience, right? So yeah, like I said, this one pays $400 per qualified appointment. They got 3,500 eligible leads out there for you to call on. They do have 23 people actively calling for them every week. And last 2 weeks, they booked 14 appointments, and of those 14, 5 were qualified, and the website is there for you to look at. And then also another thing I want to touch on, a lot of these, they have phone calls that you can listen to as well. They'll have, real examples of successful pitches. So for each one of these, if they had people that have been calling, you can go and listen to some of the calls so you can get a feel for how the calls are going, which I think is really cool. And then another thing you can do, let's see here, let me click off of this. And another thing that you can do as well, each one of these campaigns has its own training. So you don't just start like out the gate, just calling these people and without really knowing what you're doing. They're going to give you some training that you could take. You see the start training button, and you cannot start a campaign until you finish the training for that campaign, right? So that's that. All right, so let's keep looking, man. Let's keep looking at some more stuff here. All right, so the next one, racing NASCAR. That sounds like advertising. Maybe you're selling $975 per qualified appointment. Let's see here. Looks like they got some extra going on. They paying out some more money. Let's look at this. Let's see here. 1,000 plus for a qualified meeting. 300 an additional for an associate deal. $1,100 additional for an Xfinity X1 race. Let's see, 2,500. Okay, so depending on what tier you're actually able to book the appointment on, they'll pay you different amounts. I see here. Let's see. So that's pretty good. So this is they do NASCAR sponsorships, is what it looks like to me. So if you're somebody that's into racing and all of that type of stuff, man, hey, go for it. Let's keep going. What else we got? All right, Three Coats Amazon Conference. What is this right here? A temporary campaign with 600 leads to call. Once they're gone, they're gone. Got it. All right, so the payout on this one is $125. Same thing on that one. It looks like. Now, another plus about this, some of these companies, you have an opportunity to get hired by one of these companies. If you get on here and you make a splash, man, these companies will hire you directly. You have the option to let Glencoco know that you are open to being hired by one of these companies, right? So this is awesome, man. You get on here, you get experience, you get the opportunity to work with a few different companies that sell a few different types of products. So I thought this was really amazing. So let's move on to the next one. So that's that one. Otis AI is another artificial intelligence company, right? They're paying $275 per qualified appointment, all right? So let's go through these right quick. Fintech, that sounds like fintech already by the name of the company. So you got a fintech company in here paying $200 per qualified appointment. What's this? Another, some more payment technology, looks like. Berta Technologies payments. $350 per qualified appointment set. So that was what, 2 fintech companies I just did right there, right? Let's see here's another fintech company, Zitty Payments. They're paying $200 per qualified appointment. And this is what, for restaurants, right? Restaurant accounts payable software, right? Let's keep it moving. Let's see here. WebVar is a marketplace for AWS, blah, 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 solutions, blah, blah. All right, it seems like site is IT related. What are they paying? $375 per qualified appointment, y'all. Let's see. So yeah, the list goes on. You see how many companies I just went through? It's a lot of companies on here. It looks like the minimum that you're going to get is $125 per qualified appointment. That's a pretty good money right there. I saw some $500 ones per appointment, $475, $300, $350. So I'm telling you, man, if you're somebody that you want to get into the tech sales game, you haven't landed a job yet, and you got some extra time on your hands to dedicate to this, I suggest you get in here and dig in. If you're not open to doing this, you are doing yourself a terrible disservice. It's a no-brainer. It's easy to sign up. Just take the training for the company you want to call for and dig in and just do it. I would do this until I landed the role. Just keep doing this until you land in the role. And then when you land the role in the interview, you can say, you have experience. I work with a cybersecurity company. I work with a fintech company. I work with a prop tech company. You're going to have so many different companies that you'll be able to say you work with. Imagine that interview. Imagine how different that interview would go versus you not having any experience to talk to. I think we're going to see more of these, right? But so yeah, man, I just want to kind of share that with you guys. All right, folks. So that is Glencoco, and I thought that was an amazing opportunity to help get your foot in the door. They had well over 10. They probably had like 20 plus companies for you to choose from that you could call on, all different industry types, from prop tech to fintech to artificial intelligence companies, to they even had legal tech on there. They had so many different things that you can choose from, and really easy to sign up. Every company offers you the training that you need to get started. So I'm telling you, man, if you're somebody, you're trying to pivot over to tech sales, you have not landed the role yet, especially if you ain't working nowhere. If you ain't working nowhere, you don't have no excuse. You better get your butt over here and sign up and start calling on some people. That can be bringing you in some money and getting you some experience until you land your role. There's the upside. There's what's the downside, especially if you're not working. So go ahead and check it out, man. And if you are working a full-time job while you're trying to pivot into tech sales, whatever free time you got, you work whenever you want. You know, if you want to put in 10 hours a week around your full-time job, you can do that with this, right? So yeah, man, don't sleep on it. I think this is great for somebody that needs that extra thing to really get the attention of these recruiters and these hiring managers. Give you a little something extra you can talk about on your social media pages to get those eyes on you so that you can land a role. So that's all I got, man. I wanted to share that with you guys. It's a great opportunity to not only get experience but also get paid. So it's glencoco.com. I'll put a link down below that you can click on and get signed up and get moving, man. So I hope this was helpful for you guys. That's all I got for now. Take Jotina signing out. Peace.